So it's been a few years since we've heard from Red in the series.
Yeah.
We might hear from him in the next one.
Like Gen 10, yeah, I can kind of see it in a
Gen
sense.
1, Gen 2, Gen 5, Gen 7. Yeah.
The pattern should have been this one, but like, it figures that they're waiting until Gen 10 for the nice little symmetry. So meddling kids. They are the most fabulous looking bunch, aren't they? They really put a lot of effort into their fashion, you know?
Yeah.
It's like what Team Flare should have been.
Are we going to see another Team Flare in Zeta then?
I would say so, yeah. But like they're all like they're actual like musket. They're all like
proto Team Flare.
They're the royal gods. Yeah. In fairness, I could definitely see. Well, they wouldn't go full leaning into like the offer their heads type of deal. I could definitely see like a royal aspect to it, because that's what we were expecting in Sword and Shield. But if you're doing a historic French thing,
yeah,
that's more on brand, I think.
Like, is there anything else the French are known for, like history wise?
Rioting.
Strikes,
yeah. Losing wars, way. No, not really. But yeah, like I suppose like there is like a lot of like revolutions and stuff like that, So there will be.
There are also explorers and conquerors.
Yeah,
it was mostly against the Brits though.
Yeah,
most of their again.
They didn't want the Brits to get all the
from our sphere of the world.
Yeah,
France's history is England's history.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
but again, I would say if you talk to them, they'd be like, "Yeah,
dare you?"
Yeah, the Brits were there; they were annoying, but our history is not with them.
Yeah, exactly. So like, it depends on which way you look at it, I suppose. Like you can definitely see there'd be crossover with the other European areas. Yeah. Like there would be a bit of crossover with Galar and with Paldea. So
yeah,
you can make that argument. Whereas you could also say, but I think they're also making a point of it saying that it is just set in Paris.
Yes.
So they're keeping it very local.
We're not leaving the Paris time.
Exactly. So they're going for what seems to be a very urban style.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I'm not sure what the thought process of that is. I'm sure it'll make sense as we're playing it.
Forget about it.
Nah, get on. It's about time the Italian Americans arrive in this game. Don't worry about it. Just come over. It's only a little forest, okay?
Shroomish over here.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Look at him. He's just walking over here.
Oh, Cagney.
Yeah. Cagney. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's definitely they're trying something out with the whole city thing.
Yeah.
And I would be intrigued to see how it pans out. Without like necessarily kind of like.
Yeah.
Because again, we're in a time capsule here. More information will be out by the time this comes out. But
it'll be mad to see if we're at the end of the Switch's life now. Let's say. How many things did they try? They definitely tried things on the Switch. Some things worked, some things didn't.
Exactly, yeah.
And be interesting to see if what just dies in the vine.
Exactly, yeah.
Like
doesn't make the transition.
As much as I liked Let's Go.
Do you have one if you want it?
As much as I like Let's Go, I don't think it was popular enough.
No,
that get another one.
No, definitely not. No. Again, I think it is the market has changed now. They want to have different experiences.
Yeah.
And as I said, like I found it interesting that the second DLC focused a lot on like you moving around as a Pokemon, because I think that is going to be part of the new thing.
Or that could be the next mystery dungeon.
Yeah, I was about to say the new mystery dungeon or something. The successor to the mystery dungeon thing.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess anyway.
But again, they put out a remake of the mystery dungeon and we never heard from it again.
True. Yeah, it was
so
just
did mystery dungeon sell shit?
I wouldn't call it shit. It was a similar remake to Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
Again, it's kind of the same point where like they remade the right game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Will they do a remake of Mystery Dungeon 2? I don't think so.
See, I'd be looking at it like they're spending a year making an engine.
Yeah.
Why And I think on how many different engines did we get on the Switch?
I know, there's
Like-
quite a lot going around.
Yeah, Let's Go had a style, Scarlet and Violet had a style,
Yeah.
Sword and Shield had a style, Diamond and Pearl had a style.
Mm.
I think like Arceus copied a style from a previous one.
Yeah, there was a bit of crossover with something else. I can't remember on top of my head.
Oh,
Oof, Flippy boy. So I tell you, those superhero landings are bad for your knees.
Made engines for Snap. Made engines for. Again, really enjoyed Snap,
Yeah,
and I hope it gets another one
I do too. It's a
in,
very
in another 20 years.
yeah. But no, in fairness, like but Snap was a nice, just a nice game. A nice game. That's all it needs to be.
It's a pity it didn't come out 4 years earlier.
Mm.
Like, not even 4 years earlier. You look at the success Animal Crossing had.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it came out coincidentally at the right time. Animal Crossing came out when the lockdowns hit. It gave people something to do to keep them going.
Yeah.
Unprecedented success. If that Snap game came out early 2020 before the lockdown hit, it would have had that exact
That same thing, and then people would have wanted more upgrades and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it would have been great. Now, like I said, there's still stuff they can do with it. There's still bits and bobs, and
Oh yeah, there's DLCs plenty.
yeah, exactly. You know, it's not a busted flush by any stretch. But as I said, like I think certain games do have a shelf life, and like every Pokemon game is the same. Whereas you don't want any one of them to kind of outstay their welcome, because again, that's not profitable. You know, whereas like, why would you make a DLC for something that is no longer marketable when you can put out a new game and get the hype going for it? You know, so there's always that balance there for it. It's different, I think, for the main games, because with the main games you always have a certain degree of, how you say, excitement and buzz for them anyway. It is the next chapter, as it were. So that also, with the hype and the budget that generates, you get your peripheries from that. You know, that's always been the model. Whereas I actually think it's the opposite now. Whereas actually the peripheries will get the ball rolling for the main game. Like Legends Arceus got the hype train moving for Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Whereas, say a couple of years ago, the Legends Arceus would have been the reward for, say, Sword and Shield doing so well. Now, in fairness, Sword and Shield sold really, really well.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
where do we, whatever we think about it as a game overall, and where they maybe could have done better and stuff like that. But Scarlet and Violet sold really well too.
Hire more developers.
Or yeah, exactly. No shit, like,
Hire better QA.
yeah, you know,
That would have been, like, there would have been no problems.
yeah. But again, this is what happens when you're not in the realm. Like if you're looking from their side, they're still selling games stupidly well with the team they have. So why would they break the team? You know, the kind of way. So you have to, you know, there has to be a bit of internal kind of standards there as well.
Yeah.
Whereas, as I said, like there still is it's still to all intents and purposes a kids game. So why would they be breaking their bollocks making a game for us? You know, if you know what I mean. Because half the stuff that we're complaining about,
Yeah.
kids probably don't even notice.
Yep.
You know. Yeah, what's this here? What should we do? What should we do? Breaking the song? I don't fucking know, mate.
He's a mythical trainer.
He's a legendary. Catch him. What have we got here? No.
That's a different colour Power Ranger.
You. Who are you? What are you doing here? We simply cannot answer that.
I see you're an old age pensioner.
You're an old bastard, so you better leave. Yes, let's patronise this old man. I'm sure this will go well.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the Dunsparce? It's a Pikachu.
This is where Ash ends up.
I love it. Oh, do we get to play as him? Oh, we do. This is cool. Please tell me it's a level 100 Pikachu. He's level 50. Love it. Oh, it's even the chunky Pikachu too.
Yep.
Yes, this is the best type of Pikachu. The chunky Pikachu.
Oh.
I was wondering what was happening here. I was like, when do I get a chance to play?
Pre-render cutscene.
Oh damn. Aww.
So expressive.
Hmm. The old man has died.
Single battles can be done.
It should be. Aww. You know he's a chunky Pikachu because he said bigger instead
Yeah,
of Pika.
Pikachu.
And Pikachu, yes. On guard. I'll show you who's a scrub. Oh no, how evil. Why not?
Anyone actually knows how bad they can be.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hedge my bets here. One of us will take the hit.
And if it's an air coat, then you're laughing.
Yep. Or better yet. I do love that the actual whole premise of the why not Wobbuffet line is that the whole Pokemon, the big thing up there, is just that it's a balloon, it's a decoy. The actual Pokemon is Little Tail. I
And
love
you
that.
can see it blink in this.
That's cool. I think we said this during when we had our podcast, what Wobbuffet was actually based on.
The comedian.
Yeah.
There was some Japanese comedian back in the day.
Basically, the Japanese equivalent of Benny Hill. It's the best way I can describe it. I'm going to try to get his name now in a minute.
We know is the Hitmontop Shadow.
That the Hitmontop is Shadow, yeah. Yes, that's it. Okay, it's an homage to Sanpei Hayashiya, who always that's the likeness there.
Ah, very good.
So that was his.
He always did scratch his head.
Yeah. So, but he also had his character was also one of his characters was like a bumbling policeman who'd arrest the wrong people and stuff like that. That was one of his gimmicks.
Are you going for the Hitmontop?
I am over the Hitmontop because I like Hitmontop. So I'm gonna risk it for a brisket. Now I want brisket.
Espion looked unimpressed with that joke.
In fairness, it always looks unimpressed because it's upside down.
Yeah.
And it's gonna spin slightly unhappily at you.
It's either smiling or frowning. 1 second, now.
Boom.
That's another one that got it was always upside down up until it went 3D.
Yeah. Which is annoying because I think it actually looks better upside down. Right then. This is going well.
Yeah.
Anyway. Right, question is now.
So I would say we know Megas are coming back, but Megas are, since this is going to be single player only,
Yeah.
it's not going to have that much of an impact. It's not like they're bringing those Megas back into the main series. I'd be more thinking, is there going to be anything introduced that there's a regional form that has died out since? It'd be Ursaluna kind of vein.
It really depends because, again, it depends on what area they pick and how far back they want to go. You know, I'd be willing to bet that, say, do what they kind of did with a lot of other Oh, hello. Scrubby, you might have. I think you dropped something. Gone to Mount Battle. Jeez, Whiz, I wonder what happens on Mount Battle.
Picnics mostly.
It's a great spot for hangouts, actually. Yeah. Aww. I mean, he is 50, in fairness. Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I'm old now. Oh yes, I believe that stone tablet is in the attic. I'll just go get it now. Thanks, Bella.
Sorry, we've been using that as our coffee table.
Oh, we've been resting our record player on that.
Hey, go on up, Bella.
Go up there now and be good. You're a good lad, Bella.
Go find Senilor.
The senile Pokemon. The names are hilarious. Yeah, we need a guy who needs to be an old sailor. Let's call him Senilor. Perfect. No notes. Let's continue.
Are you Senilor?
Senilor.
Is this going to be the Mudkip guy?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yep.
Sure, let's go with that. Definitely didn't lose his touch. Definitely didn't need to be bailed out at all. Everything's fine. Is it the guy that gave us a little sweetie earlier on? Oh.
Another berry?
You just keep paying me off, man. This is weird. It's like, I'll give you a berry if you stop asking me questions. Alright then. We're on the lookout for someone who looks like a Senilor.
Like... Okay, I'm saying...
Are you a Senilor? Senilor. Senilor more sounds like a brand of something. It's like...
It does.
It's like an anti-dementia tablet or something like that. It's like... If you believe you require Senilor, please consult your local doctor. Side effects may contain.
If you believe you will never believe you need Senilor. If a loved one thinks you need Senilor.
Senilor. No one's ever called me that in a long time. Sure, I got your stuff right here.
Oh, I've got one.
Yeah?
Kalos Duosion, who's going to be based on a player around Marie Curie. So I'm trying to think what looks kind of sciencey that could be. There's no like radioactive Pokemon.
That's true, actually. Yeah,
But-
we haven't had anything like that now.
But is there anything that...
Daddy.
But I wonder, like, Marie Curie and, like, could be an angle.
Yeah, like there could be a lot of things. Like I definitely, in fairness, the Musketeer trio would be there, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah.
You know, which might explain why they were all futurized in the previous game. So
Now you're back here.
yeah, I'm not seeing any Senilors around.
Try the cave down at the bottom here.
Yeah.
Or try the cave that you find the items in as well.
Oh
I guess.
yeah, could be there too.